Managerial positions transfer news at a glance is that Xavi Hernandez was sacked by Barcelona, have been replaced by Hansi Flick, who was coaching Bayern Munich. Remember, Xavi was sacked after a relative underwhelming performance at Barcelona. Another news is that Thomas Tuchel, who left Bayern Munich with a mutual consent, has been replaced by Vincent Kompany, who was coaching relegated Burnley. Remember, Vincent Kompany suitability of succeeding Thomas Tuchel at Bayern Munich has been put into question following his experience that majority has said is not enough to be coaching Bayern Munich. Also in the transfer updates, Jose Mourinho has been appointed as the new Fenerbahce coach for 2 years. Jose Mourinho has coached Chelsea, has coached AC Porto, and also coached Real Madrid. Of late he was coaching Roma, but he was sacked due to poor performance at Roma, and he has been out without a job for 6 months. In other news is that Antonio Conte is set to be appointed as the new Napoli head coach this week. Antonio Conte was coaching Tottenham Hotspurs in London, but was sacked also due to poor performance. In other news is Jurgen Klopp, who resigned from Liverpool, has been replaced by Arne Slot. Arne Slot, the Netherlands tactician, has been coaching Feyenoord and led them to the Eredivisie title in the year 2022-2023. Also, breaking news is that Chelsea has appointed Enzo Maresca as the new head coach after Mauricio Pochettino left Chelsea by mutual consent. Enzo Maresca was coaching newly promoted Leicester City and has worked under Pep Guardiola as an assistant, and he was the assistant manager as Manchester City won a treble last season and has been appointed by Chelsea on a 5-year deal. Also, David Moyes, who left West Ham by mutual consent, has been replaced by Julian Lopetegui, who was also coaching Wolves. Julian Lopetegui will be commencing his duties in July after David Moyes left West Ham last season. In other news, Ross Barkley has joined Aston Villa from Luton Town. Luton Town was participating in the English Premier League last season but was relegated due to poor performance. Now Ross Barkley has also played for Everton and has joined Aston Villa, who qualified for Champions League. Aston Villa are also looking forward to sign Conor Gallagher from Chelsea in a bid to strengthen the squad ahead of the first beckoning Champions League matches, which Aston Villa will be taking part next season. Also, in other transfer news, Timo Werner has rejoined Tottenham Hotspurs on a long loan. Now remember, Spurs, Timo Werner was on loan from RB Leipzig and now has extended his loan from RB Leipzig to Tottenham Hotspurs until June. Now to some Chelsea transfer news. There has been players who have been linked with Chelsea departure. They include Trevor Chalobah, who has been linked with Manchester United. We have Thiago Silva, who has already left, and the reports has it that he'll be now playing for Fluminense in Brazil. We have Conor Gallagher, who has been linked with Aston Villa or Newcastle. Now Mauricio Pochettino has said that should Manchester United hire him, he'll be moving with Trevor Chalobah as well as Conor Gallagher to Manchester United. Also, Kepa Arrizabalaga is set to come back from Real Madrid, where he has been on loan. So Kepa Arrizabalaga was in the squad that won the 2023-2024 UEFA Champions League on Saturday, and he'll be back despite the fact that Enzo Maresca has maintained that Roberto Sanchez is his preference when it comes to build up play as his goalkeeper. Also, Armando Broja from Fulham is set to be sold permanently by Chelsea after completing his loan from Fulham. As those players are departing from Chelsea, Chelsea wants to sign Tosin Adebayor from Fulham, who has also been linked with other clubs. And now it has been heavily said that he is the replacement for Thiago Silva, who left Chelsea. Also, they are eyeing for Crescencio Somerville. Now that manager Enzo Maresca has shown some dislike with Nicholas Jackson, he wanted to sign a goal poacher. He'll be going for Leeds United goal poacher Crescencio Somerville. We also have Rafael Leao from AC Milan, but Rafael Leao from AC Milan has also attracted interest from Arsenal as well as other clubs from Saudi Arabia. We also have Victor Osimhen, but they will also be competing for that signing with Arsenal, who are looking forward to sign Victor Osimhen from Napoli. Now the Chelsea pre-season fixtures, they will be play against Wrexham, Celtic. We'll have Club America, Manchester City and Real Madrid. To some Arsenal news, then there are some Arsenal players who have been linked with Arsenal exit. They include Emily Smith-Rowe, Edin Ketia, Mohamed El Nini and Thomas Partey. Now remember, Mohamed El Nini and Thomas Partey, as well as Emily Smith-Rowe, has been rumored to be involved in that deal, that the swap deal from Arsenal with Napoli, so that they can acquire the services of Victor Osimhen. But that is a matter of wait and see to see how that will pan out. Arsenal has been linked with the move of Alexander Isak in a bid to strengthen their squad. Also, Nico Williams from Atletico Bilbao, now that Arteta need a quality left back so that they can be able to manage the 4 competitions which will be coming next season thick and fast. Speaking about English Premier League, Champions League, FA and Carabao. And they are also looking for Bruno Guimaraes now that Thomas Partey has been linked with the move from Arsenal. Not Arsenal are willing to let him go because he's injury prone, and they need that fresh legs in the midfield to assist Declan Rice and Jorginho. Their pre-season fixtures include they'll be playing Liverpool and Manchester United. To some Manchester United transfer news, where Erik ten Hag future is uncertain at Old Trafford despite winning the FA Cup. Now rumors has it that Mauricio Pochettino or Thomas Tuchel will be re-inheriting his job. Now Erik ten Hag has had a relative underwhelming performance at Manchester United. And the future is so uncertain at Old Trafford because even if he stays, there are some new rules that has been issued by some Jim Ratcliffe, and may I run you through those rules? That there is no signing players beyond the age of 25. Number 2 is that no Galacticos, no signing a galaxy of stars. Manchester United have had a reputation of buying those big names, the likes of Casemiro, Rafael Varane, but they don't provide the necessary results that Manchester United require, or the match the United standards. That style of play to be set by technical director Jason Wilcox. Now this has made many questions on what is the role of a coach if the technical director is the one who will be setting the style of play at Manchester United. Will be analyzing that soon, and the managers to be asked what position he wants to sign and not what players. Also that also undermining the authority of a manager. And number 5, Ineos to send the list of the signings per position, but not the manager to be asked what players he needs to sign. So majority has touted that there is a problem at Manchester United even as the first season, the new 2024-2025 season beckons. But majority of players, including Jadon Sancho, has provided an update that he'll be back at Manchester United only if Erik ten Hag will leave. Now, Manchester United will have their pre-season fixtures as follows. They'll play Rosenborg, Rangers, Arsenal, Real Betis, Liverpool and Manchester City in the FA Community Shield on the 10th of August. To some players who have been linked with Manchester United exit, they include Antonio Martial and Rafael Varane, who has already left Manchester United. We have Johnny Evans, Sofiane Amrabat, as well as Aaron Wan-Bissaka and Anthony. Those linked with joining United are Jared Branthwaite. We have Denzel Dumfries, Trevor Chalobah, Mason Greenwood and Michael Olise, and renew Kobbie Mainoo contract, who has had an impressive performance at Manchester United. To Liverpool, they've let go of Thiago Alcantara and Joel Matip. Those are the confirmed. But Ancelotti also wants to release Darwin Núñez, albeit under contract or on loan purposes, so that he can acquire the services of Ollie Watkins from Aston Villa.